This is the homework help video for worksheet 8-7, problems 13, 14, 15, and 16. Starting out by looking at 13, the equation is e raised to the power of 2y minus 1 equals 7x. So our directions above stated that we were to solve for y in each of the equations below. So we're just trying to get y equal to an expression. First thing we need to do is identify where y is at. Y is in the exponent, and our base is e. So we know that we can get rid of that e by taking the natural log on each side. So we'll say the natural log of e raised to the power of 2y minus 1 is going to equal the natural log of 7x. Don't forget to do it to the right side. Okay, got to keep it balanced. So our coefficient, right, for the natural log of e would come from that exponent, but the natural log of e is just 1, so we now know that we can just write this as 2y minus 1 equals the natural log of 7x. And now we'll just take it and isolate our y. So we're going to add 1 to each side. So 2y is equal to the natural log of 7x plus a 1. And then we're going to divide by 2 on each side, and we get y is equal to the natural log of 7x plus 1 over 2. And that is our answer. Number 14, we have the natural log of y equals the natural log of 3x squared minus 4. Well, here's the thing. This equation, right, we have logs on both sides. Right? So if I have one log on both sides and nothing else going on, right, in order for this to be a true statement, our y has to equal whatever is inside these parentheses. So in other words, y has to equal 3x squared minus 4. And that's all we need to do on that one. Number 15, the natural log of 10 plus y squared equals 3 plus x squared. So now we're back to it's another log equation, but we only have one log on one side. So we need to use our definition of logarithms here. We can take our base is e, right? So we'll do e raised to this power should equal this value. So e raised to the power of 3 plus x squared should equal 10 plus y squared. Now we just need to isolate y. So we'll subtract 10 from each side. That equals y squared, and then we'll take the square root of each side. And we know that leads us to like the absolute value, so we'd end up with a positive or negative square root of e raised to the power of 3 plus x squared minus 10 is going to equal y. Number 16, we have the natural log of 1 over y is equal to 4 plus the natural log of x. There's a couple approaches you could take with this one. I'm looking at the fact that I've got a natural log on one side and a natural log on the other, but we also have the constant term over here. So I can't just drop the logs like we did in number 14. I'm going to take these ones and I'm going to move my natural log of x over to the other side. So what I'm looking at right now is the natural log of 1 divided by y minus the natural log of x should equal 4. And when we have two logs on the same side with the same base and they're subtracting, we can use the quotient property of logs, right, and combine it into one log. So this should be the natural log of 1 over y times x, or x times y, however you want to write it, right? Because when I do 1 over y divided by an x, I get 1 over x times y. And now that we have this log equation down to a single log, we can rewrite it in exponential form. Remember, it's base e, so e to the power of 4 should equal 1 over xy. So e to the power of 4 should equal 1 over x times y. And the way I view it here is like it's a proportion. Again, I'm going to just use my properties of proportions, right? So if I want to get y out of the denominator, I would just think about saying I'm going to multiply times y on each side. And if I'm trying to get rid of the e to the fourth, I'm going to multiply both sides by 1 over e to the fourth. What's that do? Well, on this side, it cancels out the e to the fourths. On this side, it cancels out the y's. And when we put it all back together, we're going to have y equals 1 over e to the fourth times x. And that is our answer. If you have additional questions or need help with that one, or if you try to do it a different way and you're not sure if it's right, reach out to me and I will help you out. Thanks for watching.